Good afternoon, members, or should I say some future club members in the way. Welcome. How are y'all doing today?
Woo!
Okay, I hear some woo. How's everybody doing today?
Woo!
All right. I am Miss V. I am your site coordinator for the Boys and Girls Club of Harbor City, and I am here with Mr. Tony. He's our art instructor. Hi, Mr. Tony.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Woo! We are both here to give you some good virtual programs. Take a break from doing homework, but enjoy. This is our reading lounge. Okay, so welcome. Let's sit in and see what's going to happen today, okay? So today, boys and girls, we're going to be reading a book. The name is The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. Peter H. Reynolds. See this? We're going to be reading this today. And after I read this, we're going to get into some activities. Well, we're going to do an art activity after this, okay? But before we go ahead and start, I want you to get some supplies real quick. We're going to be using a pencil, crayons, if you don't have crayons, paint or markers, a water bowl for your paint if you are using paint, and a piece of white paper or any color, doesn't matter as long as it's a blank paper, okay? Go ahead and grab those supplies. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and introduce you to my friend over here. Her name is Brooklyn. Hey, Brooklyn. Hey, girl, how you doing? That's Brooklyn, guys. Another fun fact, Peter H. Reynolds has a twin. Did y'all know that? Guess who else has a twin? Brooklyn over here, huh, Brooklyn? I bet both of them have the best smiles. So awesome. Who else has a twin out there? Anybody have a twin? Oh, I know you do, Zaylee. You guys are awesome together. Okay, everybody ready? Clap once if you can hear me. No? Clap once if you can hear me. All right, you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's go. The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. You see this? This is Vashti. We're going to learn from her today, okay? She's painting an orange, reddish dot. Does this remind you of anything? No? Yeah, good point, Julio. It does remind me of a popsicle. Reminds me of that orange pineapple popsicle, huh? I'm craving one now. You want ice cream, huh? Okay, so the dot. See, it's the dot. Okay, The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. So he did not just write the book, he illustrated it as well. Do you know what that means? Yeah, that he not only wrote the book, but he drew all these beautiful pages that we will get to see soon. Okay, let's move on. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. See this? She's in a classroom, glued to her chair. Do you guys really think she was glued to that chair? Nah, it's a metaphor, boys and girls. Metaphor. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. Ah, polar bear in a snowstorm, she said. Very funny, said Vashti. I just can't draw. See, that's a teacher. Her teacher smiled. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good strong jab. There. Ooh, she sounds mad. Do you see all that red around her? Yeah, she sounds mad. What do you think is going through her head, boys and girls? Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. What do you think she was thinking there? She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." She's giving her the paper back. Vashti thought for a moment. Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name. We do that, don't we, boys and girls? Homework, we tend to write name on top. Why do you think that is? Yes. Yep, so we know that it's yours. The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above the teacher's desk. What do you think it is? What do you think? It was a little dot. Or it was the little dot. She had drawn her dot, all framed in a swirly gold. You see? So the art teacher decided to frame Vashti's art in a gold swirly frame. That's so nice. How do you guys feel when Mr. Tony puts up your art? Yes. Amazing. What else? You feel proud of your artwork. Good. Good job, boys and girls. Does he make you sign it? I know he will make you sign it. I can make a better dot than that. Ooh. What do you think just happened there? She opened her never before used set of watercolors and set to work. What do you think just happened? Something happened. Vashti painted and painted a red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow, she discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting lots of little dots in many colors. What is your favorite color, boys and girls? Yellow's a good color. What else? Blue. That's a beautiful color. You guys want to guess what my favorite color is? No? Green! How'd you know? Yes, it is green. Let's move on. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. See, she's working hard. She is what, boys and girls? Inspired. Vashti even made a dot, but not painting a dot. See? How do you guys get when you are inspired? What inspires you guys? Good point, Chance. That is good. Ooh. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. See, you guys get to see her yellow dot, her green dot. Even the dot she didn't even make, she says. Have you guys put any artwork in the art show lately? You guys should. Maybe you should talk to Mr. Tony when we get back in. We should be having an art show soon. I could see it in the future. Ooh, I'm excited. Ooh, you guys better put some art up there. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. You know, I see that a lot. You guys are shorter. I'm short too though, but you know, you guys gaze up at me all the time. You guys inspire me. You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw, he said. I bet you can, said Vashti. Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Ooh, look. He is gazing up at her. What do you think happened? Ooh. Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. Show me. See? Look at those colors. The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. What do you think? What's happening? See those colors? It's like he's brainstorming, huh? Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle. And then she said, what do you think? What do you think? Please sign it. Look, he looks shook. I don't think nobody has ever told him that. The end. What do you guys think about that? That was a great book. What do you guys think? Yeah. She was encouraged by her teacher to do some art, to explore. What else? Yes, we learned about colors in here. What else? Yup. Yes. We should always express ourselves no matter what. And if you feel stuck, shake it off. Shake it off. Anything else? Has your teacher ever inspired you? Or maybe a Boys and Girls Club staff? Or me? No? Yes? I see a lot of yeses. Thank you, boys and girls. And I hope you guys enjoyed our reading today. If you do, don't forget to hashtag BGCLAH. But let's wrap this up because we're going to get started on an art activity that I have planned for you. Thank you. Hi, boys and girls and future members. I know I didn't forget about you all. Welcome to our second part of our segment, Adventures of Yawaka. Of who? Adventures of who? Of Yawaka. Oh, I am Miss B once again. Let's get to our second part. Okay, so I mentioned earlier we need supplies. Not many, probably 3 if any. White paper, a blank paper, crayons. If you don't have crayons, markers, or paint. If you have paint, you can find these at the 99-cent store for 99 cents. And pencils, as well as caps. You can find these around your home. Gatorade bottles if you have any. Soda bottles. Lids. These are from a coffee container. You could get big, small, any sizes. You can get as many as you want. It doesn't matter. You don't have to go out and buy these. These are literally around your house. Okay? If you are using paint, we got these little water bowls and then a sponge to wipe your paintbrush on. Okay, so let's get started. We are going to be doing an art piece inspired by, what did we just read, boys and girls? The Dot. By who? Who? Yes, Peter H. Reynolds. That's right. So we're going to be doing our own dots. Okay? What do you guys see here? I know we learned something in that book. What did I do? Yes. What was that, Abraham? Yes, I signed it. Ooh, see, I'm a quick learner. I see you, Abraham. I virtually see you. I see all of y'all. Okay. What colors do you see in this one? Huh? How many? A lot, many. So you can use as many colors as you wish. You could use pink. You could use red, blue, green. You see my green? You can blend colors. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I know you might not be able to with crayons, but using paint, I know you can. You can overlap crayons, so you can definitely do that. So let's get started. We are going to be using a pencil, but I will be using a marker. That way you get to see what I'm doing, okay? So we are going to start with a dot. A dot in the center of the paper. Lightly, okay? A quick tool provided by who? Mr. Tony, the art instructor. He said, like a cheat thing is if you are pushing on your finger with a pencil, if you feel it, that's too deep, guys. We want it lightly. If you could barely touch your finger, that's how we want it, because we want a lightly dot in the center. And like I said, I'll go ahead and use a marker so you guys can see what I'm doing. See? What do you guys see? A dot. What color? Yes, Chance, black. Yes, you're right. Now we're gonna get a cap. Any cap. Like I said, we could do small, we could do medium, we could do large. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this size. And we're gonna put it right over that dot that you just placed in the middle of your paper. Okay, so now you're gonna trace. We're gonna trace around it lightly. Lightly is a key word today. Okay, and you can go ahead and just go crazy. Just go ahead and make as many circles as you want. Anywhere around your paper. Like I said, you express yourself however you may like. Okay, so you could do big ones, small ones. Go ahead, go crazy. I have an example right here. See? Do you guys notice something that I didn't do in this that I did here? I don't have my black dot in the middle. Oh my God. Let's do that. And we're gonna overlap it with another circle over it. Okay. So now we get to the fun stuff. We get to add some color. Oh, who likes color? What's your favorite color? Yes. What's my favorite color? Green. Yes. Okay, so let's start with, let's see, a crayon. 'Cause crayons smell good. Okay. Guess what color I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get green. Oh my goodness. And this is where you can start wherever you want. I'm gonna go ahead and make my center green because I love green. And how many people have told you, stay in your lines? You want to know my quick tool for that? Is if you follow your finger along the line, it's like a barrier. It won't go across you, right? So if you follow it, you will actually get perfect inside the circle. Mr. Tony didn't teach me that. I knew that. I learned it myself. You guys have any tips that we can use for next time? Please comment and hashtag us at BGCLAH. Let's get back to work. I want to use paint. So for those that are using paint, we are gonna have a water bowl. And you want your sponge. Okay? What do you guys notice here? What do I have? Primary colors. Yes. Red, yellow, blue. So I'm going to start with red. Did you guys see any red in the story? Yes, I did too. This was when Vashti was a little upset, remember? Yeah, she was upset, all right. Now, you see, we're going to dip this in the water because we don't want to mess up the other paint that we're going to add. And then you want to brush off the excess on the sponge there. And now I'm going to use blue. Blue. And if you are using paint on paint, what do we have to watch out for? What do you guys think if we are using paint on paint? Any ideas? Yes, who said that? Victoria? Ooh, I know where you spend your time, mostly in the art room. I know. Yes, we are gonna come across where two colors can make a different color. See, I accidentally mixed red and blue, and I got a tint of purple, which okay, it's okay. We never make mistakes in art. We never do. We just create more art that we didn't know about. Okay, now, if you do have this, it's a watercolor palette. And it comes with an actual brush inside too. So you can use either or. So let's do this. So these are watercolors. So all you need is just water. That's it. Let's do orange. Let's do some orange in the center of this. What else is orange, boys and girls? Huh? Yes. Some of the cover. You're right. So once you get to finish, it should look, this is my finished product. But, you know, everybody's different and that's okay. This is my finishing product. But don't forget to what? Sign it. Miss V, that's me. Okay, don't forget to sign your artwork, boys and girls. And if you want to share this with us to see what your final piece is, go ahead. We are on Instagram and we are also on YouTube for virtual program. Now, I hope you guys can join us next time when we actually are going to be reading about cats. Ryan, I hope you join us next time, bud. I know how you love cats. Come back, cat. By who? Joanne L. Nonset pictures by Stephen Kellogg. What did we learn today? There's an author and there's an illustrator. Miss Joanne L. Notze got help from who? Who's the illustrator here? Stephen Kellogg. So please, I hope you guys can join us next week when we read this and we learn a little bit about cats and we'll have some stuff for you guys. Thank you. And once again, this is Miss V and Mr. Tony in the back.
Hey guys.
Adventures of your Walker. Of who? Adventures of your Walker. That's me, Miss V. Thank you. Bye.